Will COVID make it hard to have more than one Valentine? Oh, Lord. I don't think you really want us to address that. All right. We good?
I'm getting there.
I think we good. I can't believe it's already February. Like, it's already February. It's crazy how time flies. Crazy. All right. Why do women say, "Do you want me to come?" after we said they can come over? Okay. We can discuss that.
All right. So we are everywhere now. We are on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter,
Twitch.
So anyway, let's go ahead and start. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready, boo. Let's go.
For the podcast, man, let me get myself together. Honey. Let me get myself together while everybody is joining in, honey. All right.
Hold on. Before we get...
You got everything ready?
Popping. Grab your charger.
Which charger? Grab yours. Because mine don't fit yours.
It don't? Okay. Let me grab it real quick.
Oh, y'all, hold on. Shayla is going to get a charger before we go dead. How's everybody evening? She'll be back in a second. While I drink my sparkling water for all the sparkling water lovers. We got Isha in the building. We got Pisces season on the way, like she said from Facebook. Pisces season is on the way. Or has it arrived yet? I don't know. But my birthday is next month. Shayla's birthday is next month. Our birthday is one day apart. So, as every year. So yeah, marches around the world. And Jeezy say sparkling water is nasty. Tonight, I'm drinking just a regular grapefruit sparkling water. Nothing fancy, dancy. Oh, it's so good. While Shayla looks for the charger, if she even has one. It's in the car. Shayla. So I'm going to see if I can hold down the fort. If not, we got to hurry up before it goes dead. It may have to just be a shorter version because my charger for my Apple computer does not fit your Apple computer. You sure it's in the car?
Yeah, I grabbed it when I left the house.
Okay. Grapefruit is not nasty. Regular is good. We are the same age, Trill Talk. Unbelievable, because I met her at FAMU. Didn't know nothing about this girl. We just kind of joined. Who knew our birthdays was only one day apart? Same year, same everything. And who knew that we'll be here 1,000 years later? 1,000. Literally, 1,000. But in the meantime, in between time, if you guys have not pre-ordered and pre-saved my new single, which is coming up on Monday, I want y'all to go ahead and check that out. Y'all know I love God so much. So it's just me giving my heart out to God and praising God in my type of way, in my little form, in my little fashion. You feel me? Yeah. So y'all check that out. You can go ahead and pre-save and pre-order on Spotify and Apple right now. And then on Monday, it's going to be everywhere, even including, where else is going to be? Jesus, I'm learning everything. But I'd appreciate it if you guys check that out. And hopefully you love the video, which will be soon to follow after that. But anyway, I'm going to say hi to everybody while Shayla goes and gets the charger for the computer. Because without the computer, honey, we have nothing. Shout out to production and rehearsal. Shout out to Mr. Conweezy. First, I want to say thank you guys. Every week, y'all always come on. We got G Money Man from what G Money coming from? From Twitter. We got Isha on Facebook. We got Quinn Citric on Twitter. So we have IG Live, Twitter Live, Facebook Live. And I just appreciate y'all every week. Y'all been rocking with us. Tonight is episode 94. So y'all been, I had to make sure that was her child who walking in this door. It may have to be there. See, look, we got to charge this. Then y'all know what we're getting there. Hold on. Sorry. This won't ever happen again. If we can remember. So we want to welcome everybody that you guys know. We just got our charges. So now we continue. Shayla about to sit down. As soon as she sits down, we're going to go ahead and start. But again, we are on live, not just on IG Live to our left and our right, but we are on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, or whatever it's called, and Twitch. So Shayla is back. Say hello.
Hi, guys. That run was serious. Okay.
Okay. We ready?
We ready. Jeez.
But we say today, man. We say today.
Girl.
And don't give me no bag. Don't give me no.
My bad.
Look how she just did me. Anyway, good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, podcasters, YouTubers, IGsers, Facebookers, Twitterers, Twitchers, and the whole wide world. Who else is listening and joining in? We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in to Brains and Beauty Times 2. This is episode 94.
Yes. Of Brains and Beauty Times 2. And I'm Shayla.
And I'm Miami. That's the wrong way we do this, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do that this tonight.
Sorry.
For all Miami got a long driveway. For everybody who's new, how we normally start off our podcast real quick. We like to do quick little PSA shout outs, and then we get to topics for the night. We have like 5 topics we want you guys to chime in on. Give us your 2 cents, your 3 cents, your 6 cents. We're going to read them. So no matter where you are posting from, no matter if it's Facebook, Twitter Live, wherever you are from YouTube, we're able to see it no matter where you're at, including IGTV. So don't be afraid to comment below. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. First PSA for tonight goes to this guy.
Just look away. Just look away. Just look away.
This guy we want to talk about, and it's not with the guy that you think we're going to talk about. It's not him. We're going to just go ahead and give a big shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He is now the new face of Alexa. So I saw this Alexa commercial, honey, and because I'm single, I get to say this. Michael B. Jordan killed this Alexa commercial. Like, there was pieces in there I was like, Michael, you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah. I get to say it because I'm super single. So shout out to Michael B. Jordan. He was so bomb on this commercial. It was in time for the holidays, ladies. If you are single for Valentine's Day, honey, you're gonna love the Michael B. Jordan commercial for Amazon. Shay. So if you guys have not seen the Michael B. Jordan commercial, you guys may want to go ahead and watch it. It's for his Super Bowl commercial. So Michael B. Jordan, Steve Harvey people now. They call him Michael B. Alexa. So what's up, Jen? So yeah, y'all ladies, single ladies, married ladies, and other fellas in the back in the corner, you know. Y'all go ahead and go watch that Michael B. Jordan. I'm telling y'all, I loved it. You know, and I'm not really a stalkerish type of girl, but I think he did amazing. So shout out to you, sir. Next.
Moving on.
Next shout out for tonight is G Money says it's okay to have a celebrity crush, Shay.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
So about don't cause no problems in Shay house.
You know,
I had a favorite part.
I had a favorite part too, but I ain't gonna say
it. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep moving because I don't want to get my girl in trouble. So my favorite part is when he turned around and he looked at her with the grocery store list. I was like,
okay, bae, I love you. Moving on to the next topic.
So again, when you single, honey, you can say what you want.
Can say what you want, huh?
So shout out to him. And I don't want him. I'm just saying I give him his props.
There you go.
Moving on.
So Miami needs a towel. I'm done.
Nah,
okay. Somebody sleeping on the couch tonight. Not I. Won't be me. I said nothing. Okay. Next topic or next PSA. All right. So y'all let us know how y'all feel about what's the man name? Lil Uzi Vert.
We gonna
I don't know what kind of name that is, but quickly touch that. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about this man getting diamonds put in his forehead and planted in his forehead and stuff.
Okay, so being from the inner city of Miami, I was held at gunpoint at one point in my life, and I was 16. Me and my ex-boyfriend walking from the train station, gun pointed, give us everything you got, and it got done. You know what I mean? And that wasn't the first time. So I just feel like, not to say he's gonna be in the hood, in the corner, in the booth, in the back, in the corner, but if somebody want that, they could just snatch it and run. So, you know, shout out. I just want our young managers do better. Like, he could have got a whole community built for people, and he could have rented that thing out and had people, and just could have had an investment, and then get a little tiny one later. You know what I mean? Like, use that money to invest. And I understand he's young, so his mindset is not what I may want it to be. But I just wish he would have did something better with the money. So, no judgment. I just hope he learns from this, and hopefully it doesn't get snatched from his forehead. But
I don't see that going well, and I think I'll just leave it there.
Yeah,
I don't see that going well at all. I don't really understand the point.
Yeah.
Other than just because you have the money to do so, you just did it. And for me, you know, all these people out here that's suffering and stuff, and that's what you decide to do. We
were only bringing this up because
I'm praying for his safety more than anything.
Yeah, we all have young nephews, young men around and surrounding us. Let's be for real. You may not have a young like his age, they may be 12 or 15. This is where we have to jump in and like try to guide them the best way we can. So this is the only reason why we're bringing this up. This is not to sit here and gossip about him. This is about you guys getting light and shedding light for the younger generation, not just men, the girls too. So I just wish he would have did something better.
His safety more than anything, because people are crazy out here, and I just think
that's people hungry, and
easiest target ever.
If they need it, they could just say, "Hey, bruh, just move your hands, man. Just do this." You know what I mean?
Just move your hands,
man. Just move your hands. All the security, put your hands up and just take it. So it's just like, I just wish he would have did something better, but he got to learn. And hopefully it's not going to be like that. Hopefully one day he wake up and say, I'm going to retire this and turn it and get the money back. Let me do something productive. Yeah. Anyway, moving forward.
All right. Wait, G Buddy Man said, is he trying to be Vision from the Avengers? That is literally what I said literally earlier to my husband, like, oh my God. But anyway, all right. So moving on to our first topic of the day, y'all. We are going to be talking about anal swabs. Now I know y'all probably like, what in the world are y'all talking about? But we're talking about anal swabs next, okay? And basically, I think I'm gonna let Angie talk about this.
So I want to know if you guys, he's a walking lick now, Mr. Convoz. He is. I want to know what now there's a coronavirus. There's a corona vaccine and everything like that. They're trying to say, and Jeezy said, pause. I want to know, would you guys take the new test for the coronavirus, which is an anal swab? So it's not just in your nose anymore. It's not just in the back of your throat. It's now the butt. And they say it's the most accurate test that's out. So the question tonight is, would you guys go ahead and do the new anal swab? Especially if it's cheaper, if it's faster, if you could find out quicker. Which reminds me, y'all know I'm an HIV advocate of getting, to those who don't know, I lost my mom, I lost my brother to HIV complications. So it makes me think, is coronavirus becoming a new STD? And if so, Valentine's Day is around the corner. You guys need to protect yourselves if you're going to be able to get coronavirus through the butt or through the vaginal canal. Because if you could test in the butt, you probably could be able to test through the vaginal swab too.
It does make you think that I think that was my first thought about it was, okay, one, that's just weird. Who wants to bend over and get swabbed? And how y'all gonna do that? These tests already take forever. So the test's gonna be even longer now. You trying to do all that. But if you can get it, if it's more accurate there, then that means you can catch it through there. You can catch it probably through vaginal as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. You started questioning a couple of things now.
I mean, we all were hesitant at first when it came to the nose. We was like, we're not putting that thing all down our nose, and then we started to do it, and then it became to the back of the throat.
Yeah, but then your butt, and
now it's just your butt. You know what? I want to see which one is really accurate because I want you to swab. Just swab it all. Let me see. Because if the right nose is positive and the left nose is negative and the butt is negative and the throat is like something ain't right.
That is a nope for a juice. That is a nope. That is a HE double hockey sticks no for me. Period. No. I'll take the regular nose stuff. Just give me the nose. I'm not bending over for no test, bro. That's not happening. Period.
So would you pull up at the thing and put your butt out the window for them to test?
No, I'm not getting out my car and bending over for you to test it. Is there another way on my nose? Okay, well, let's do that. No, I'm not doing that.
I am her 38 said they don't even know which one is accurate.
At this point, I feel like you don't know. You testing everywhere just to see. You just okay. We've done the right side of the we've done the nostrils. Now we done went back and touched their brain. You know what? There's another place we could probably try. Let's try the butt now, and it's gonna be somewhere else after that. No.
But you guys can Google this. It's an official story. It's nothing man-made. It's not like a little. You know how those sites be like just making up stories. This is a real story. China is starting. You know, when China starts something, we need to just follow. I just posted something today in my stories because today I posted a year ago. And when I saw these people coming off the airplane, they were just spraying the people. And we didn't know nothing about coronavirus. Mm-hmm. And I reposted, I'm like, look at these people getting sprayed coming off the airplane. Come to find out, it was coronavirus.
Yeah.
And it was in China. So my thing is, if China is starting to test anal, I think it's becoming an STD. It's a new STD, which means you're able to catch it sex-wise, which means you're able to catch it. We already knew the mouth-wise. So to me, I just feel like you're able to catch it through the juices. You know what I mean? So everybody just be safe out there.
Okay.
This week is National HIV and AIDS Black Testing Week. I just messed up the whole acronym. Lord. National HIV and AIDS Black Awareness Week.
Black Awareness. There you go.
Black HIV. Oh my God. National Black HIV and AIDS Awareness Week. Make sure y'all go get tested. It's going to be tests for free all week. Go get some condoms. Go get everything you need to protect yourself. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the vaccine, like Ply said he's going to get the vaccine because he has drunk Hennessy. He has ate at food trucks. He has ate in a strip club. He has ate everywhere. And he's just going to get the vaccine because, I mean, why not? He done did all other stuff. Do you agree? Or would you?
For me, as you would say, for me in my house, not gonna happen, Captain. I'm good. I need at least about a good 1.5 to 2 years of seeing some results. Yeah.
Okay.
At least 1.5 to 2 years of results before you start sticking me with vaccines that you just testing. That's because I feel like at this point they're just testing it on you. No. I'm a pass. I continue to wear the mask. Yeah, that's easy to me. That's fine.
Yeah,
I can do that. Mm-hmm.
So you're not with Plies?
Nah. On this one, I can't. So
Shayla, you have, we all have ate a lot of stuff at homecoming. Mm-hmm. We have ate a lot of stuff on weekends. Mm-hmm. So you ain't gonna get the vaccine with him?
No.
Oh. No. Y'all getting the vaccine?
I ain't gonna be able to do it. Mm-mm.
Are y'all getting the vaccine? Isha said on Facebook, I saw it earlier. She was like, there were some early stories about folks catching it through sex. Semen tested positive. Mm-hmm. It's not a far-fetched theory. And I agree with that.
It's not far-fetched. It's just crazy to think that, that we've gotten to the point where now it's, you ain't no hole safe. Basically, that's what.
Not even the
what you do? It ain't no home safe. Period. Like you can catch it any kind of way. So you just stay back from everybody. Just don't do nothing. So don't be messing with random strangers. Don't be going to get none randomly.
Just go in the closet and just have.
Don't. You just need to be
by
yourself.
A different
chilling.
thing. Just go in the corner and just hide and don't do nothing.
It's just it's just a no for me. I'm good. I need to see 2 years of results first, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
Then we'll talk about it.
Chad's talking about. See, I'm glad I ain't know no more. What's up, Yellow Bad? Hey, girl.
What's up, Yellow Bad? What's up, Chrissy?
Child, you know your boo is in the building. You know Marky is in the building, honey. What's up, Lady Queen Lane? There's no data for long-term effects. I have
exactly, and that's why I can't do it.
Trill Talk say he'll get corona from Ashanti. I don't care. Okay, moving on. Next topic for tonight.
All right, next topic. All right. Oh, we have also with the whole vaccine thing, we did not talk about what DC is trying to do to get people to take the vaccine.
Yes, DC. If you guys stay in DC, if you know somebody, okay, he's not your boo. I'm sorry, girl. Like, I'm putting you all on blast, child. Okay, y'all just, we all family. Okay. DC, and we're just drinking water, y'all. DC is giving away cannabis, weed, marijuana to those who test for the vaccine. I mean, those who take the vaccine.
Yeah.
So the question is, would you? I'm not a smoker, so
and neither am I.
I could care less. But you guys
for a
out
bag.
there,
not a supply. It's just a bag.
A bag. Would you guys take the vaccine to get a free bag of cannabis?
Like, is that an incentive? Because that would not be an incentive to me. Obviously, it would be for certain people.
And I just feel
it's
like
not an incentive for me. Yeah,
I feel like that is a setup. Come on, let me go get this vaccine in DC. Barbo on Twitter said, for real.
Look, they are seriously.
That is such a setup to our black men, to our black females. Like, they're gonna be like, okay, these vaccines are here. We're gonna give these the ones with the
that's
weed.
My thing. I feel like you're targeting certain people.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. For a bag, you acting like you giving me something. You acting like you giving me something worthwhile. No.
Yeah, and this I forgot the name of the people. I don't know their name, but anyway, they're an awareness marijuana company, and they're just going to be giving them out. So if you sign up with them, through them, and their people, they're going to give you a shot of who knows what, and you get a bag of weed.
All right. And Jeezy says, sounds oddly similar to the Tuskegee syphilis experiment.
Ooh, good one, in Jeezy.
Thank you for pointing that out. All right.
Lady Queen say, why would you need it? That sounds so suspect. I'm with
you. For real. So yeah, that's a no for me. Period.
That's a no
Not
for
gonna
y'all.
do it.
Some of y'all say yes. Let's see what we have. Nope, I'm getting it. I'm not accepting the weed. Oh, so we have somebody said they're gonna get it. G Money Man said he's gonna get the vaccine. Barb said they're gonna do it for the Hennessy next.
I'm trying to tell you.
Why?
There's gonna be certain types of Hennessy white and all that. No.
Would you get a Hennessy white bottle from the Bahamas?
No.
We'll give it to you. Just take the shot. Like, that sounds like a setup. People, we gotta be smarter than that. Like, it's just so sad for them to even have those options to give our people. But anyway, next question. This is a relationship question.
All right, topic, guys. Topic. What is your most shallow dating requirement? What is your most shallow dating requirement? Even if you're married, what has been in the past your most shallow dating requirement?
Let's start with you.
Oh God, what is my most shallow? Ooh.
Oh, what's your most shallow dating requirement? Put it down in the chat.
You know what?
Shallow. I mean, real shallow. Like, girl, you wasn't even thinking. Like,
I truly don't think I have.
Shayla, you gotta pick one.
I'm serious. I'm trying to think of what have I don't know.
What is your most shallow dating requirement, you guys? Chad say he'll get the vaccine for a food stamp card.
Yes. Oh my God.
G Money Man said clean
requirement.
teeth. So if she doesn't have clean teeth and she has everything else, you wouldn't like take her on. What's up, Cool Keith? What's up, Starburst? What's up, Coolie High 40? They say define shallow. Okay. So for example, Mr. Convoz said, oh my God. No big or loud chicks. That's his thing.
Okay, so shallow, like basically something that's not like, it's not so deep. Like it's not something deep that you require
for
of them.
example,
like
a shallow requirement for me would be like height.
Yeah.
I may say I don't want him to be 5'5".
Yeah.
He has to be, I don't know. I'm just throwing something again.
And
I'm giving you guys an example.
And Jeezy, you think that's a shallow requirement? He said, I don't know. She got to be black, I guess.
Chad said mine was shoes. He had to have.
Wait.
This is personal because I'm about to spit out everything. Mine was shoes. He had on K-Swiss. He had to go. Oh, Chaz, I remember that night.
Okay, I will say that back in the day, that was the issue. If you had on a certain pair of shoes,
that was shallow. Now that's some shallow.
Like, I mean, I just claim it. That's fine. It was what it was. If you didn't have on like a certain kind of shoes, I just wasn't even like really looking in your direction. Like you could say hi, I'm gonna say hi, and then you need to keep it moving from there.
Yeah,
ain't interested.
I think my most shallowest thing, like in my past, is you had to be from my city.
Really? Period. You had to be from Miami or what happened?
I thought everybody else was so whack. If you was from New York, you was whack. If you was from Cali, you was whack. If you was from Atlanta, you was whack. I feel like if you was from anywhere else outside of Miami, I can include a little piece of Broward. You know, it ain't full, but she a Broward girl.
Oh, she just tried my city. Okay.
No, but that was the most stupidest thing I have ever. Why?
I mean, look, when you're young, you do dumb stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You do dumb stuff when you're young.
Like now, I don't think I would still do like a New Yorker. I don't know.
Do you still have a shallow dating requirement, even if it's not that one?
Today?
Yes, today.
Oh.
I mean, clearly I can't answer this question. So, do you still have a shallow dating requirement today? It may not be the same requirement, but a different one that you just can't get past, like, period.
He has to have some jush about him.
But you think that's shallow?
Yes, because what if he has everything else and he don't have no jush, and I could teach him some jush?
I love your words. She just be coming up with words.
Jush. Jush is like swag in a way, but I don't want to use swag because swag is so generic. I'm going to say jush because it's his own type of jush. You know what I mean? Like when I see it, I just know and I just love it.
Okay.
So that's
I don't think that's shallow. I don't think that's shallow.
No?
No. I don't think that's shallow at all.
I like it, shoes too. I think shoes tell a lot about a man.
You think shoes tell a lot? Okay, what? So okay.
Not a size type of shoe, but I mean like a shoe, like
a brand.
Yeah, but I don't want you around here no Timberlands and it's 100 degrees outside.
Yo, hey, I ain't saying y'all. I ain't saying. I'm just saying.
I don't want you with no Timberlands with no paint on it. Talking about this is.
Stop it.
That's being very shallow. You know what I mean? Because what if the man is a sweetheart? You know, he loves the Lord. He loves me. You know, like he loves the church. And he got these painted Timbs that say New York forever. Like, I don't know if I can do it.
That's actually a really good one, though. That's a good one. I would think a shallow requirement if
you were single.
A shallow requirement would have been like jacked up feet.
What? They can't change that.
Look, Look. Okay, there's certain things that you could do. You know what I'm saying, to make your feet look better, but just jacked up feet that you clearly just don't take care of. You ain't cutting them like they supposed to be cut. They not moisturized. They white in between the toe because you ain't really get the lotion in between. That bothers me because that says something about hygiene. So it may be shallow to some, but that would be a requirement. Just not being able to take care of your own toes, sir. No, I don't want to take on that role. Period.
So they say so. He can't sleep with his socks on?
No, because eventually them socks got to come off. Like, I even hate when you're okay, that's too much information. I'm gonna move. Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
No, Shay, you have to do it. This is Brains and Beauty Times too.
Okay, I hate when you're being intimate and somebody has their socks on. That bothers me. So when your socks got to come off, basically, eventually. Your socks have to come off eventually. And your feet need to be... They don't need to be the prettiest, but they need to at least show that you care, like, enough to take care of your own feet. Ugh, they're going to be rubbing up against me and stuff at night. No.
Oh, Shay.
No, ma'am.
Shay, we see eye and eye tonight. That's what NGZ said on
I'm just saying. It just says something. To me, that's like, that says something. I'm not saying it's going to be 100% all the time, because most girls' feet ain't 100% all the time.
Oh, sure.
But, I mean... The least you could do is act like you care a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. Isha said, I can't take a man who is too serious on Facebook. That's what she said. I don't like a serious guy either. You better live life. You better live life. You better enjoy laughs. You got to be able to have a chuckle. You got to be able to laugh at yourself. If you can't laugh at yourself, I don't want you.
No, that's not true. That's not true. You said no ball players. That's not true. That is not true at all.
Yeah.
My husband has nice feet, even though I mess with him just to give him a hard time. He does have nice feet. And my dad used to play football, and he has beautiful feet for a guy. Like, his feet are nice. So, yeah, that's not true. That's not true. But still, I'm just saying, they don't have to be the prettiest. They just have to be taken care of. There's a difference. Like, care. Add some lotion.
Just kept.
Clip them. That kind of stuff.
Isha said on Facebook, Shayla Simmons, girl, you reminded me of my mom's ex. His socks used to stand up by themselves. They were so stank. His hygiene and everything.
I'm telling you, it's important. That is important. And I really don't think that that's a shallow requirement. I just think that just says something about your personal hygiene, but I can't think of nothing else. So,
yeah. Barb said on Twitter live, he said, I can't date women whose outfits be too revealing.
Okay. I don't think that's shallow either. I think that's
And then I can't date women who has one word text.
Now that's shallow. Wait a minute. I can't date a woman who okay. One word text.
Yeah.
Okay. What if she just mad and that's why she's giving you a one word text?
What if she's going off of your vibe?
Yeah, like, I don't know. Because most women ain't just going one word text you. Like, there's a reason if she's probably mad about something.
And if she's not mad, she's just matching you. Because if you give her the one wordy, she's gonna give you the one wordy or the no wordy.
Oh, no, let's leave you on red. That's it.
I mean, because come on, hello. Pick it up the phone and call.
Footsie date coming soon.
Next question for tonight, Shay.
All right, guys. Next topic. All right, where we going to go? Okay. So, they say that the average black man makes $42K a year. The average black man, that's what they say. Okay, we don't know if that's true, but that's what they say. The average black man makes $42K a year.
Yeah. And
so our question to really the ladies is, ladies, would you pass on a man who's hardworking, but he only makes $42K a year?
What Yellow Bad at? I want to see what she gonna say.
And fellas, do y'all think that that's shallow if a woman does pass? Do you think that that's shallow of her to pass on a man? That was a national.
They did a national study And the national study basically said that the average black man, average, not all, not majority, just they took the average, right? And the average was $42,000 a year. So what's up, Eddie? EDK Jr. So to our ladies tonight, are you okay with dating a man and even becoming the man's wife if you know his max at the moment is $42K?
At the moment, doesn't mean it's forever, but currently.
Yeah. We want to hear from you guys. G Money Man said, what? $42K a year? Where do you live? It didn't really go into the whole details of where the people lived at. They did. Wait. Chaz.
Oh my God.
Mid-30s.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh God. See, this is why we love y'all are crazy.
You said, oh hell no. Okay.
Ladies, back to the ladies. Would you date a man who makes 42? I'm gonna just start with myself. Would I date a man who makes $42,000 a year? Absolutely. Now, here's my catch to it though. If you make only $42K.
True. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What he said, don't forget
child support.
So we got the taxes in the mid-30s, the child support. Are we down to 20, honey? Because I don't know. Mr. Khan, we just say, no, I'll just keep moving if she doesn't like my pay. Y'all are crazy. Okay, before I give my answer, because we all over the place. I'm sorry, podcast family. Isha on Facebook said it depends on his mindset. If he is like Michael Ealy and think like a man, yes.
Okay,
Isha,
okay.
That's a
great example.
That's a good example because he is hardworking. He has set out plans for himself. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. If he only makes $42K, like I'm with that. I'm down with you, babe. Like, let's get this thing. And what can we do to flip this $42K? Can we get you with another hustle on the side?
Because he's showing
that he
wants more. He's trying. Yeah, he wants more.
He
may not have it now, but he's now. If you just content with that 42K,
we're gonna have a problem.
Then we have it's another conversation.
Yeah, because we have more things to do in our lives. Like we have, for me in my house and how we gonna serve the Lord. We have things to do. So after you take care of the house, what can we do for the community? Like, what can we do for the people? You know what I mean? Like, what can we do, including myself? I'm going to have my own little thing too. But I need you to think outside the box. And I need you to stretch that mentality out. You can't just be like, you coming home $42K. You just like, honey, I made $42K. Honey, this is the life. No, sir. We got to do more. I don't care if it's something that you do on the side that may not even make $5K a year. Mm-hmm. But you're going to do something else.
Thank you.
You're
going to be working towards a goal, but I'd be willing to accept it at the moment. Yeah.
Something that's priceless. So Sabrina Legister, what's up?
Hey, Sabrina.
She said all things in perspective. If he can manage his money and is also able to meet my needs, yes. G Money Man said, Aisha, Miss Crutches in the field. It's on point. Yellow Bag said, I could totally see Miami being the first lady.
Okay, so Barb, so what's wrong with being content?
Okay. It's all about being like-minded and being compatible and being equally yoked. Nothing wrong with being content because there's some women who are content, right? Mm-hmm. But when you have a woman who wants to do more, you can't just come home and just be content because when I come home, I be adding all type of stuff to my life. Like I'm trying to do more. You know what I mean? Not to just do more just to do it, but is it purposeful? You know what I mean? Like, can we pray about it and make sure we're going to be doing this just because we're supposed to? Nothing wrong with being content, but for me, my house and the way we going to serve, we can't just be doing one thing. I'm sorry.
Equally yoked.
If we're not equally yoked in that part, I can't be it because I will go crazy. Because I'd be like, what are you doing over there? Nothing. No, what what are we doing?
Okay, so Trill Talk TV says working too much means less time together. Now,
no,
that's not necessarily true. Now, again, it could mean that if you're not understanding and knowing how to manage your time and making setting forth kind of times and boundaries for when there is time for work, and then also still making your relationship a priority. And I think a lot of times that's where relationships go wrong, is that people are so gung-ho trying to reach their goals and dreams that you forget that you still have something that you still have to nurture at the same time. So you have to know how to, it has to be a discussion that's had, and y'all have to talk about it and be able to understand, so that the woman or the guy, whoever is the one, trying to come up, can understand, and y'all are both on the same page. So no one feels, like they're getting the less end of the stick, basically.
Yeah.
And EDK Jr. says, so what's the amount where you don't need a side hustle?
Oh,
you know what? I that's a great question. But I don't think there's a number. Matter.
Because you can make $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
What can we do on the side? Maybe we're going out every quarter, feeding the hungry, doing something for the homeless, giving back to the community. Maybe it may be giving back to the community in person. Maybe it's online. Maybe it's a charity. Maybe it's going across seas for once a year. Like, maybe the thing you do on the side, if you make millions of dollars a year, maybe that thing may not be economically adding bonus monetarily, but you're adding life and spiritual.
Yeah.
You're dumping it into somebody who needs it, you can help change a life in their direction in life, and how they can believe in people more and trust people just a little bit more, or they can find God. Like, it's so many other things you can do outside of the money. So for me, like I said, for me and my house, baby, you can make the 42. After taxes, you can make 30. I'm cool with that. But what else are we going to do? Yeah. And if you make millions of dollars a year, you're not going to just be all about the millions, because what else are we going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me, it's not about the
it's
dollar.
Not really about the dollar amount. Yeah, it's about
it's a good
what
question.
Are y'all goals? Like, what are y'all goals together? Are y'all trying to attain the same things? Like, it's all about what that woman's goal, what that woman, wants in life, and what y'all want together in life. Does she want to just be able to provide for her family and not have to worry about her rent, or not have to worry about the roof over her head, the car that she drives, whether her kids are going to eat, whether they have money for college? It all depends on what those things are. So it could be $100K for someone, or it could be $200K for someone else. It could be $50K for someone else. So it all depends on the person you're dealing with and what you actually want in your own life too. It's not just about the other person. It's about what you're trying to obtain and what you want out of your own life.
Yeah. Yellow Bat on IG said it's always good to have multiple streams of income. I think it's always good too to have multiple streams of income. Try to find some passions. I'm sorry,
you have to now.
I'm drinking sparkling water, so I'm a little burpy. So if you see me look like I'm about to die, I'm just making sure I don't burp on live. Mr. Convoz say it depends on your lifestyle, because you can make a lot of money and still struggle, and that's when you have to make sure you steward your money as well as possible. So I think stewarding your money, your time, your passions, all of that stuff, you have to steward it all together. And it may sound like it's a lot of work, but that's life. You know what I mean? So again, you have to go with the people, the person, or the persons. For some people out there in them streets.
There you go, Mr. Convoz.
You have to go with the person who matches what you want out of life. Yeah. Because if you two are on two different pages when it comes to life, you're gonna have problems. Yeah. He could be coming home like, girl, can you please leave me alone? I'm not gonna go feed no kids. I'm not worried about no kids. I'm worried about this house. We're not worried about nobody else out in them streets. And see, for me, that's a problem. Yeah. Because I don't want you just worry about me and the kids and me and you. We need to be worrying about other stuff. We was created not just for ourselves, but for others. I don't care if it's just one person. Don't come in and start talking about it's just for me, you and the kid. No, because now I gotta go, because I don't talk shade if I choke over the floor.
All right, Mr. Convoz says it depends on your lifestyle. You can make a lot of money and still struggle, and that is 100% true. Because if you're not a good steward over your money, honey, it don't matter what you make. So again, it's about what your goals are and what you're trying to build with you know, if you're even trying to build with somebody, maybe you don't want a relationship and you're fine just being by yourself.
Yeah.
But it still matters what you're trying to do. You have to gauge that and then decide how much money do you need to be able to make to be able to do that. But everyone should have a side hustle. Everyone. Like nowadays, it's not even a question. It's
okay.
Or
what is you have, again, if you don't have a side hustle, do you have one weekend or one day of the weekend of the month?
Yeah.
What can we do to go pour into some other people? Like, I don't know. That's just what I'm on, y'all. And I can't speak for every woman. Shay can't speak for every woman.
Mm-hmm.
You can't speak for every. You just got to find a person who will rock and roll with whatever your goals and ambitions are in life. No matter if it's multiple streams of income, no matter if it's one huge income, no matter if it's one small income. What are we finna do, honey? Honey, what are we finna do?
You know, we did not look into that, but we'll look into it and bring that up next week. Trill Talk TV says, what was the income difference between the black men and women? But we'll look that up and we'll get back to you.
We'll make sure we look it up.
We actually didn't look that up, but we should.
For some reason, they just had the black man as like the news article for a week ago.
Yeah.
So we'll have it. Next topic.
All right, next topic. So when it comes to dating, do you prefer to go with the flow or do you need communication? Do you need communication? Is communication and clarification required, or are you just a go with the flow?
Going on
when you are dating someone, are you someone who needs clarification and communication with what's going on in our relationship? Are you more so of a go with the flow kind of person, and why do you think your method is best?
Now
clearly, I'm married already, so I'm just gonna say I definitely needed clarification. I was not a go with the flow kind of person. I'm not like that now, and I wasn't like that then. For me, I think it's harder for me to. I don't like to play games. And I like you to just to be upfront with what it is that we're doing. And I was like that even when I was younger. Like, don't play. Now, if you just here for a good time, tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me that so I know where to go with this, and I don't take you too seriously. Mm-hmm. And you know, if this is serious, then let me know that too. Just so we're on the same page. Like, but the games, I'm just not about them. So for me, I need clarification and communication at all times. So. Ma'am.
Well, before I jump into the conversation, everybody is putting their response in. So Isha on Facebook says she needs both. She will go with the flow to a certain extent, but she needs to understand what we got. I will flow with you on this little boat, but what we got going on. You know what I mean? Sabrina Legislature said it is a must. G Money on Twitter Live says no flow, communication. If not exclusive, go flow over there. Barb said it depends on the person and where I'm at the time. Okay. Because Sabrina clarified that it was a communication is a must for Facebook.
All right.
IG Live, what we got, Shay?
And Jeezy says I need a clear consensus.
Talk said flow first and then you communicate.
Okay. And I can agree with that. If you're just starting out, flow first. But if it's been a little minute, ain't no more flowing.
How much flowing we gotta go, honey? We already flow every month. Yellow Bad says a little bit of both, only because I can learn how to make a different approach with a new relationship that I haven't taken with the previous one. So clarity is that. Yeah, clarity is a requirement. I don't believe in unwritten rules in Jeezy. Okay.
That would explain your question earlier that you asked at the beginning.
Yeah. Chad said I need communication on IG Live. Mr. Conweezy, Miami, we see you want to serve. Yes, I'm a server. Okay, so I'm gonna say I don't really like going with the flow because I don't know where the flow is going. Are we going to a pond? Are we going to a lake? Are we going to a ocean? Where are we going? Are we going to the sand dunes, honey? Where are we going? Are we going to East Africa? Like, where are we flowing to? Because I I need to know what I'm doing with my time while I'm flowing. Like, where we flowing?
Oh my God.
I need to know where. At least you don't have to give me the whole blueprint of the whole thing, but you gotta at least give me an outlook. Like, okay, I vibe you. I like you. You know, I think we can probably go this way. Let me know that, because if you don't let me know that, I'm not going with nobody's flow. I have one flow every month for the rest of my life until I get like 60. Other than that, there's no other flows I want to be a part of. I'm too old for flows.
Period.
I'm too mature.
Literally.
For flows. I just don't have the time for the flow. Now, that's one thing. If you're just getting to know somebody in the beginning, I get that part, right? But even then, I want him to be a man and just say, hey, I really like you. I don't know where it's going to go, but I at least want to let you know that if this does work out, I see some type of future with you. He don't have to propose to me on date one, but I need you to be a man and just tell me how you feel. And if you can't tell me how you feel up front, how you going to be a man and protect the household, baby, when we get in the house?
Or how you going to be able to communicate anything, which is, you know, all marriage is communication.
Yes. Like, how can you, I like that. Like, how can you be a man later on, like when it's time for the man stuff? Because we already waiting for marriage.
For you to lead. There we go.
Yeah, because we already waiting for marriage. So how can you be man there if you can't be upfront with me and tell me I really like you? You know, I'm not saying go with the flow, but
go ahead, yellow bag.
Something, just something. But don't put me on no little raft and think I'm gonna just go with your little flow, and wherever the wind blows or the hurricane comes or goes, or whatever the little thing that goes on the map. No, honey, I don't live my life like that. The only time I live my life like that if I want to go out and explore life, but I'm not just gonna put my time and hang up my coat on your raft.
Amen.
No.
Amen. Sorry, Mr. Convoz.
No.
We did, you know, we understand you was eating. My bad. Our bad. Yellow bag, go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so her question is, why do people put divorced as a status in dating apps instead of single?
To let people know I might have a soul tie. I don't know.
I think it's,
and you want to know.
That would be something I would want to know. Whether you're single now or not, I would want to know if you used to be married. Not that it's necessary, because if I've ever met you, then you would probably, that should be something that comes up. But it is kind of weird that you wouldn't just say that you're single. It's kind of strange.
Yeah. G Money Man said date with purpose, folks. That's all I'm saying. I'm with the purpose, because if it ain't no purpose, what we doing? I don't need no more friends. I got enough friends. More than enough. Unless you just God-given and God sent, honey, you just divinely needing in my life. Maybe, I don't know. But I don't have to have friends. We date with purpose over here.
For real. All right. We're going to move on to the next topic.
Is this the last one? Or do we have one more after that?
We could do another one.
Okay, so we have 2 last topics tonight, you guys. We're going to let you guys go for your evening. We want to thank y'all so much so far for tuning in, commenting, and communicating with us.
Okay, and Jeezy, go ahead and repeat your question so that everyone who's in now can see your question. Go ahead and tell us your question, and we'll address it. I think I remember what it was, but I don't want to misquote what you asked.
Let's get to my question. Go, oh, you a little spicy, ain't you? Let's go. And Jeezy.
Okay, he said, why do women say, do you want me to come after we said they can come over? So basically, why you keep asking as if I'm lying?
What do you mean?
Okay, so I don't know if you ever had this experience before, but you see sometimes, even on the movie theaters or in the movies, you'll see a guy will tell a woman that he wants her to come over to the house, and then she'll turn around and ask him again, do you want me to come over? Like it's like you're acting like that.
Because we want to know. Hold up. My lipstick is leaving.
Oh my God.
I got like a line. Because when we ask you guys, if you really want us to come over, or you going to come over to us, we just want to know if you really want to do it. Like, you really want us to come over, or I don't know.
I would say a lot of the times,
come over, you'd be like, you really want me to come over?
I think if a girl ever asks you that after you've already told her to come over, she either thinks that it wasn't really like a genuine invitation that you really wanted her to come over, but you just kind of said it to be nice. But she just trying to feel you out. And I mean, that is kind of weird. So if you really wanted her to come over, and you just say, I mean, of course, I want you to come over. That's why I invited you. And you know what I'm saying? You just let her.
You have to communicate that out.
Yeah, some girls they need that clarification. Because sometimes y'all tell us stuff, and y'all don't really act the way the like the words that come out y'all mouth. So we gotta get a little bit of clarification just to make sure that we wasn't hearing stuff and that you really truly wanted us to come over. So if she's asking, you just just clarify. Yes, sweetie, I invited you, so I most certainly want you to come. Yeah, just communicate. Just answer it, because if that's the girl and she wants the answer, just give her the answer. Oh my God, Yola Bad Fight. If I tell a guy to come over after 11 p.m., he knows I'm trying to give him some. Oh my God. Oh my God. My thing is, I said yes, which means I made time for you. Yes, but you have to let her know that you really want her to come over. Like, I want you to come over because I want to see you. But you know what? At the same time, you don't know her experience, and you don't know what she's been through, and you don't know if she, that could also be a sign of maybe some baggage that she hasn't kind of gotten over from a past relationship. Maybe, she just want to know where your head at. Yeah. Where your head at. Are you just going to come out and just tell her, yes, I just said I want you to come over because I want to see you. Say that. Don't just say just come over. Some girls just want to be addressed in a way where we affirm something a little bit. Yeah, like we know your true intention of us coming over. Like, you want me to come over for what? What's the intention? What's the intention? So it's like, yeah, I want to see you. Is this a Netflix night? Is this no, you want me to come over because you want to really have maybe have a sit down, have dinner, let us get to know each other. Like, do you really want me to come, or are you just saying it because I've mentioned it a couple times and so you just doing it to be nice? You just saying it to be nice, but you don't really want me to come over. Like, yeah. And if he might say, no, I do. I just told you to come. No, but do you want me to come? That's a difference. When you want somebody to do something, it's like, yeah, I want you to come over here because I want to see you and I want to spend time with you. Say that. It's only 2 extra words. Okay, so he's saying, I'm specifically talking about when they ask, I said yes, and she says, do you want me to? So, but she's getting clarification, just making sure that you actually want her to come over because she wants to come. That's basically what she's telling you. I want to come over. I want to come, but I want to make sure you want me to come like I want to come. Not like, sorry, scratch that. I didn't mean to say it like that, but it's the PG show. We didn't mean to go there, but I'm just saying, she's showing interest and she asked you. So now that you're saying yes, she wants to make sure, that's all, that you want her to come equally. Just say yes. I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. I want us to spend some time together. That's why I want you to come over. And then if she won't ask you again, that'll be it. That's gonna be it. Don't just say, oh my God, I just told you to come over. I'm gonna be like, no, you don't. I'm not coming over there because that's a hot mess. Just say, because I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. I would love to have your company tonight. He said next time. Next girl says, do you want me to? I'm changing my mind. How about that? So, but you give it up too easy. So you ain't really interested. That's all that means. You're not really interested. That's why she asked. Because she see that you're not that interested. Because if you were, you'd be like, I want to see you, man. I want to spend time with you. I got to get to know you more. I want to see you tonight, period. Next question, Shay. Okay. Next question. So all right. Tell us. The tip today is if you ask a girl to come over and she says, do you really want me to come over? You just basically say, yes, I want you to come over because I want to spend time with you. I want you to come watch this movie with me. I'm going to order some food.
Do you mind spending time with me? Like, just be a little bit detailed. Like, act like it's a letter. Like, be romantic, fellas. Like, don't just come out and just say, honey, I just said. Well, not honey, because you shouldn't be saying honey like that. But
girl, I just said.
Yeah, I just said yes. No, that's not romantic. I'm already coming over to your spot. Shouldn't even be coming over there. You just want me to come just because you say come? No, just say why. That's what it is. Why you want me to come over? I want to spend time. I want us to talk. I want us to watch the movie. That's it. I want us to have a date. Like, just something. Please don't reiterate back to that girl because I just said so. Because, honey, I won't even go. I'll bang it. Boy, bye.
Oh,
Next.
Lord, not bang it. Okay. All right. Men meet you at 22 and want you to be the same at this age.
Question for
okay.
Tonight.
Men meet you at 22 but want you to stay the same at 36.
6 years later, he expects you to be the same.
Now, our question is that his fault or the woman's fault? Is it the woman's fault that the man the man would expect her to be the same 6 years later? Or is it the woman's fault for allowing him or giving the perception that she has been the same for 6 years? Because a lot of times we like to automatically blame the man, but is it really his fault that he feels like that?
You married.
Well, I would say I used to think, and I used to say this actually a lot, and I still say it from time to time, that sometimes guys, when you guys get comfortable, when you've had something for a while, you've been with somebody for a while, you get comfortable. And it could be women too, it's not just y'all. But when people get comfortable, they tend to think that the person's going to stay the same, for long periods of time, that they're not going to change, they're not going to grow, that they're not going to change their mind about things. And that's exactly what happens when you're in a relationship with someone. Again, I've known my husband since he was in middle school. Like, of course he was going to change. Of course he was going to, change his mind about stuff. Of course he was going to grow. He was going to become different. But just because now he's an adult doesn't mean that at 40 he'll still think the same way that he thinks now. He's going to change. He's going to grow. So I think a lot of times though, guys, I think you all expect women to like stay the same, like the same way she was 6 years ago is the same way she should be now.
Her requirements and her needs and her wants.
Our requirements most certainly change with what's going on in our life.
Yeah.
My requirement for when I first got married is different from now. My requirements are different. I let a lot of things just go. I had more of a lax attitude about stuff then. And now not really. I'm a little more direct in exactly what I want. And,
so is that your fault or his fault?
I would say it's both. I would say it's half my fault as well, because I should have been more clear and communicating the differences in my needs rather than it seeming like it was sprung upon him. So I'm not going to say it's all his fault. I would think it's also the woman's fault. Like my grandmother says, you always have to let your partner know what it is that you are feeling and when that change happens so that you all can address it. If you're not doing that, then don't be surprised when he looks up and now you want to ask for something different 6 years later and he looking at you like, why are you asking for that? You ain't never asked for it before.
Okay.
Okay.
I like that, Shay.
That's just my opinion. So I wouldn't say it's all the fellas' fault. Fellas, I know a lot of times we like to put it all on y'all, but we don't. It's not just y'all fault. Sometimes it's our fault too.
Yeah, because we don't communicate that to y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think sometimes it's a lot of hidden things but underneath why we don't communicate it. Like we don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. We don't want to do all of these things, but
we also expect for y'all to know.
And you can't assume nothing.
You cannot assume. And I did that a lot. I expected for him to know because we've been together for so long. I expect for you to know that I feel differently.
You can't expect.
And I was wrong for that. And that's why I say it's half my fault too. So
yeah, you can't have people assume. That's one thing I'm taking into my dating life. Like I've been single for a while. So knowing I don't like assuming anything. I like to communicate that out, and I like for it to be communicated back to me, because if we're both sitting here assuming about each other, we ain't gonna get nowhere.
For real.
We have to directly communicate with each other truthfully. Because if it's something that I'm telling you that I need and I want, and you listening to that, and you have to come out and honestly say if you can or you can't, or you're willing or you're not. But if there's no communication on that, what we doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Like it's 50-50. And ladies, we have to hold ourselves accountable for that.
Most certainly do.
And also our men as well, because if they're our heads of our households and they are going to be our future leaders and all of that type of stuff, we got to be able to tell the head how the neck need to go. I don't know. If the neck is trying to tell the head, hey, let's turn left or right, or how I feel, and you're not communicating that, he ain't gonna know. He just gonna do what he do, which the heads just go straight.
Okay, so we're gonna read some comments. So Sabrina Legister on Facebook says, not sure if it's anyone's fault because women and men mature. As you mature in your relationship, you become more comfortable and are able to communicate more honestly with your mate. Okay, I would agree with that. But that's why I say I'm not really saying it's anyone's fault, but you have to have some accountability in it, though. Yeah. And I have to have accountability for the fact that I just assumed he should know, because I feel like I'm showing you this. You know, I've changed from this point to that point, so you should know what I expect. And no, I wasn't communicating it effectively to him. That's all.
Oh my God, Chaz say not the
head of a household at 42K. I am done with you, Chaz. I'm done. Okay.
But yeah, so I think tonight we had a great podcast, you guys. We have so many more topics, and we could keep going, right? Before we go tonight, if you guys have one last thing you want us to just address real quick, go ahead and put it out. Whoever puts it out first, we'll go ahead and address it. If not, we will see you guys next Wednesday at 8-ish. We're going to try to make sure we get on earlier and not past 8:30. But every week we do appreciate you guys. Tonight is episode 94. Next week will be episode 95, which means we are 5 episodes away from the done. Yeah.
Oh my God. Look, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand. 5 episodes away. Well, one, y'all definitely don't want to miss next week's episode, because that is the preview to Valentine's Day, honey.
Yeah.
And y'all know we got some good questions for that. And we even thought about, y'all let us know if y'all would be interested in us doing Brains and Beauty After Dark. B&B After Dark. We've been thinking about it. And that would be obviously topics that we wouldn't necessarily talk about at an 8:00 p.m. show, because we like to keep this a little more PG-13. But y'all let us know.
Take it over to
we may do that like once a quarter or something.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know, but y'all definitely don't want to miss next week the preview to Valentine's Day.
We're gonna talk about some Valentine's Day ideas, lovey-dovey stuff, don't do stuff, you know, what to do stuff.
Giving y'all some tips, some pointers.
Yes. And then, you know, I'll be giving my tips to my single people out there on what to do and what not to do. Okay. We're not going to be around here scratching for coins.
Yellow Bass said that we talk about Trey Songz. We really don't need to talk about
Trey Songz. We
That's...
talked about Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, we talked about Michael B.
Ladies, if you guys are just coming in, if you didn't hear us in the beginning, please make sure you go watch, if you want. Go watch the Michael B. Jordan Alexa's Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah.
It is so
to me now for me that is sexier.
That's more sexier than
the Trey Songz video.
Like, whatever it's talking about with Trey Songz. Like, yeah. Michael B. Jordan, he had his clothes on fully. You don't have to worry about that. He did take off his shirt like in one scene, but it's like a little over a minute, and he had his clothes on fully. It was just a simple fact how he just moved.
Chill talk. Don't talk about that song. I can't talk about that song. I can't even say the words. Okay, so yeah.
And After Dark doesn't mean like X-rated.
Yeah, it doesn't mean X-rated. We just talk about like topics we wouldn't normally discuss at 8:00. We would discuss those kind of topics. So like, you know, y'all can get a little bit more
to an extent
answer from us, but we're not gonna go. Obviously, we're not gonna get crazy now. We're not. We're not on that. But y'all, y'all
it is a part of reality. It's a part of
of life. Period.
Of life.
Yeah.
Our sexual life and stuff like that. Not
our personal, but.
Not a sexual life, because honey, child, it ain't none. You know what I mean? But what I meant to say is our anatomy and just being human and things surrounding that topic of after 8.
After 8.
So we may do like a Patreon, something like that. Where you guys have to have like a membership or something like that, and it's nothing crazy. Or we may just come on, like Shay say, just a random day, maybe like a Friday. Like at 10, and then maybe, and this is all maybe, because I don't know.
Yeah, we just, it's just a thought, y'all. It's just a thought. We were thinking about it.
Yeah. So, but other than that, ladies, go watch the Michael B. Jordan commercial. You can find it on Twitter, honey. You can find it on Google, on YouTube. I just love that how he did that. He was just so smooth, so debonair, so handsome.
Let me just.
And again, I get to say that because I'm single. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and close the show out for tonight. See you guys next Wednesday at 8ish for episode 95. And until then, we love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we appreciate y'all for real.
For real, y'all.
The podcast audio will be out tomorrow on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, everywhere you can find the audio at. And all the visuals for the podcast listeners right now will be up everywhere right now. So until next week.
All right, guys. Thank y'all so much.
Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. And we appreciate y'all.
Till next time. Bye.